Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Tribe, guys. This is 40. Happy birthday to me, guys, and thank yous, all of yous, for the beautiful support. So let's grab our tea, let's grab our tree, let's clear off this energy, and let's tap in, guys. Ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, I call you into my beautiful space and ask for a clear, precise channel message for the beautiful collective that is tuning into me right now. Remember, timeless general collective. So this could be your story. This could be somebody around you. This could be somebody playing in your energy who you may not know about. So discern, discern, discern. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. So grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your drink, do whatever you need to do to get comfortable, because me, Tasha, is gonna spill the tea straight. No chaser, no sugarcoating bullshit. It is what it is, guys. You didn't come here to get smoke up your ass. And I decided to come and sit next to the computer and really get you a nice long reading for my birthday. So let's get our tea going and let's tap in, sending you all some smoke signals. You know how it be. I love you guys. So yes, it's the witch's birthday. So happy birthday, Tasha. Tasha, it's your birthday. Ancestors, spirit guides, let's see what is going on for my beautiful collective who is tuning into me whenever you are tuning into me. It's timeless. And you may even watch a reading that you have seen already and something will click because you weren't paying attention at the time or it didn't resonate at the time. So always go back and rewatch readings because you know, you probably will, remember something or get something from it. Take it as it resonates. Even if it doesn't resonate now, it may resonate later. Is the same. Ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, what is going on here? What do we want to tell my beautiful collective for this beautiful 1111 portal? So it's not just my birthday, it's your guys' birthday too. So happy 1111 portal, guys. It's manifestation day. I hope you've been manifesting and healing. Oh, somebody's got their head in their hands, and it could be because they have betrayed you. Somebody could be in a rock bottom energy, healing. Well, because they have a headache, and that's because they see you as wish fulfillment. Somebody could have been smug with you, even arrogant, could have even tried to been breadcrumbing you. They knew they had more than enough, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, whatever it is, guys, and they choose not to give it to you. Now, they may be feeling some kind of way because, like I said, they try to breadcrumb you. They wanted you to start all back over again. They said you didn't have much, and they had more than an opportunity or a means or whatever, right? But they refused to. But that doesn't mean that you weren't the apprentice of your own life, digging out of the dirt, out of the mud, out of the graves that you dig yourself into. And you found a way. Because where there's a will, there's a way. And a lot of people have a headache. Um, because you healed. You stood on the truth. You spoke the truth about some kind of heartbreak, about some kind of betrayal. And if people didn't support you, well, then you knew that they were against you. And that's fine. They don't have to be in your life. They either support you or they don't. And actions speak louder than words. And it's not about image here. It's about heart. And if people don't got heart, well then they need to go do some healing because clearly they're in this rock bottom energy and they want you to be in there. We all are in a very fucked up situation. We just need to learn how to speak about it so we don't hold it down. Somebody didn't know how to speak to you. Now they may be healing because of this betrayal that they wanted for you. Because it's always a double-edged sword, especially when you come against a chosen one. We didn't choose shit. We didn't choose shit. The life that we wanted wasn't what we got. We got lessons and lessons on lessons, but on top of lessons. You see what I mean? We alchemized this shit. We learned how to grow with the punches. We took those punches for a very long time. Now we learn how to duck and dive and shit. And somebody really had an issue with this. How learn how to heal through the betrayal in the darkness and became wish fulfillment for yourself. Now people are saying that you're the smug one. What it comes down to is being hard to reach is like, part of the aesthetic. They wanted to breadcrumb you. You said, okay, you knew your worth. There was absolutely, look, see, you knew your worth. You knew your worth. You're single, you're self-sufficient, you're independent. If anybody wants to give, it's extra, and they probably have more than you. So there's absolutely no reason why people need to be little bitches about it. And I said what I said, okay? So it is what it is. Somebody may even be mad because you're spoiled. Like, oh, somebody even probably said that you were in a rock bottom energy. Sucks to be them. Sucks to be them. Because right now you're too blessed to be stressed. You look at the bigger picture, okay, guys? You were in the mud, but you got it out the mud. You may not even have what you want. You may not even have the life that you want, but people really do envy what you have, even what little you have. And they know that offering you even just a small little tiny opportunity, boom, 10 of pentacles. So they're not gonna offer you shit, but that doesn't mean that you're not gonna get it. That's why somebody's in their head. Look, see this shit, the Knight of Cups. Somebody's in their head because they came in with a small offer, a Knight of Pentacles, I mean a Knight of Cups. So it could have been a Knight of Pentacles, like something that took some time, because you're not easy to get into your energy, right? Like I said, it's like being hard to access is part of like your aesthetic, is what it's basically giving me in just this couple cards. And somebody wanted to come in to love bomb you, be in and out, it's not consistent at all, and yet they wanted you to be consistent. Like, make that make sense, guys. And then somebody wanted to kind of like, on the days when they're supposed to be supportive, they want to make it your dirty. And this time you chose to make it about you, and that was the best choice you can do. So something that you're about to do, you're making it about you because it is for you. And if somebody wants to, make it about them, then you're not going to keep them around. And this is the problem. There's a, like, it's so funny because my mom says, I can't throw you a party. You don't really like anybody. And I said, thank you, because I really don't. And the thing is I always run away and never give anybody a chance to hang out with me on my birthday, because for so many years I was alone and felt alone. So I always chose to like run away by myself, whether it be away to on a vacation. Like last year, I went to Daytona Beach, and the year before that, I took myself on a spa. But like, you know what I mean? Like I do things at away, like, from my family, basically. And I don't really have a big family. So this year it was nice. See these flowers in the back? My boys picked them up for me. My babies, they're so awesome. So this year I decided to, say no to all the distractions, and be home and allow my family, my immediate family, my mom, and even though, I'm not always see eye to eye, and I'm very forthcoming and very honest, she's still my mom, and I'm still able to speak and be able to, you know, if things don't want to be addressed, then they don't want to be addressed, but I'm still gonna address them. You see what I mean? So it's not gonna change anything about me. But if people want to be in my life, then they do learn that they have to change. I'm not asking them to change. I'm just asking people to do the right thing, because I live my life by a different kind of standard. I'm governed by a higher power, so I could care less about what people see. I know what's underneath, and I want that to be seen. You can't hide that from me. So when you hide that, the truth, it affects me. So I choose to not be around people who are not in their truth. And that's my choice. So this year, I actually spent this year was so fucking great. It was great. It was great. It was a great year. And honestly, it's not about the big fancy anything. It's about the love and the little things. And somebody's in their fucking head because they wanted to betray you. They wanted to make it about them, always about them. And you decided to flip the script because you know It's always about you. You are the common denominator. I don't know. I think somebody is upset because they're a non-factor in your life. They could have been a factor in your life at one point or another, but they decided to be a fucking groupie of that, you know, kind of energy. They're not really there for you. They're just a creep, okay? A friend who is only there for the benefits, but when it's time to be an actual friend, they're not really there. No, because it's only for image. It's not for heart. And it's 2026, guys. It's a whole different kind of game. Last year we were calling out the frauds, the fakes, the phonies, and telling the truth. And this year we're standing on it. And if they have an issue, they have an issue. They're up in their head because they're the ones who need to deal. We're no longer the mirror. We shattered that shit. Now they have to deal with whatever they're seeing because you took a leap of faith. Everybody has the same 24 hours in a day. Somebody wants to take a leap of faith with you after their rock bottom energy. See, we're all in different phases in life, and sometimes it takes people a little bit longer to get, to where you are. But it doesn't mean eventually they're not going to get to where you are. Eventually, you're not going to get to where somebody else is, especially if they're saying they're here, but they're looking down and calling you down as you're trying to make your way up this hill, right? They're eventually gonna be down here while you're up there because of the way that it's all about intentions, guys. If you're praying and hoping for these people who say they're up here for a good life, but they're wishing you shit because they think you're better, of course you're gonna succeed. It's about patience. And somebody clearly is like, oh, I'm caught up with you. Now you have a Leo Aries Sag, it doesn't have to be, but somebody could have breadcrumbed you. They had more than enough of all the things that you needed from them, and they know exactly what you wanted from them. They knew because you're forthcoming. You always say it like it is. You don't hide nothing, you have nothing to hide, especially if you know how this person is. You know you shouldn't be doing shady shit behind people like this back because they're fucking vicious when they turn upside down. So you know better. When you know better, you do better. Somebody thought you were breadcrumbing them. No, you gave. Somebody knew, but they turned their back on you, is what it happened. Maybe because you didn't have much, you were giving them what you had, which wasn't much, right? But it's more than what others were giving to you. It's more than what anybody has ever given to you. And I think somebody is realizing that. That's why they're all caught up and they got their dick in their hands, if you know what I mean. And somebody, this King of Wands, may be the one who has this Page of Pentacles for you now. They feel like they don't have enough for you. But it's never been about money, guys. It's about value. But somebody doesn't feel like they're valuable like you either. And if they feel this way, they're gonna hate on you, try to stop you, try to block you. They're gonna be envious and they're gonna, be like a motherfucking tyrant in your energy. Somebody may be in the upright, but they weren't always. This is why somebody is feeling like, that rock bottom energy, losing something that they really wanted or having something dangling in their face that they can't touch. That's that rock bottom energy. Maybe perhaps because you're untouchable, or they can't have you, they want you more. Take it as it resonates. I don't know, but what's on the floor? Yeah, there's that Knight of Pentacles. Oh, somebody really wants to take their time with you now. Yeah, now. Like I said, it could be that the too little too late kind of energy, like somebody really like fucked up. You're single, you can do it for yourself. The last thing you need is a man. The easiest thing to get is a man or a woman. Flip the rules, guys. I read for both. It's an energy. But at the end of the day, what you need is like $10,000, $100,000. No, I'm just kidding. No, you're not even superficial like that either. But you're not looking for an actual person. What you're doing is you're waiting patiently for your opportunity. And what your opportunity is a tiny pentacle. It's a small opportunity. but it's an opportunity to help yourself. And that's all you need is an opportunity to help yourself. And a lot of people are getting opportunities and they're taking advantage of this and they're leaving you out. And a lot of people are actually taking from you to build these empires and situations. And that's where they're all caught up. They got headaches, guys. What you put out, you get back. Ancestors with Four of Swords. Wow, my card just blew up. Because what you put out, you get back. A lot of people want to apologize for what they did because what I just said is true. A lot of people seen you. You were by yourself. So you had no backing, you had no support, you had no co-signers to say like, yo, you're taking somebody else's shit. No, they knew it was your shit that these people were taking and building off of or whatever it is, something. But they didn't say nothing. Nobody did because they didn't like you. Why? Because you're the kind of energy that, just pisses people off for existing. And all the power to you guys. That's what it means being chosen. That's like I said, we didn't choose shit. A lot of people get the call. A lot of fucking people. They say that they're chosen, but did they actually do the work once they got that call? That's the thing. What you choosing to do in the darkness when nobody's watching, when it's the hardest all by yourself? Are you selling out? Somebody wanted to make you sell out, sell yourself short because they do this. Something is about to blow up. And it could be because Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or because we're going to find out, but somebody was playing on your heartstrings or on somebody else's heartstrings, and that's why they're kind of panicking. They feel like, they got a headache or somebody's got a headache. Could be this King of Wands because they thought you didn't have much, page of Pentacles, right? Now they're the ones who want to come in with this offer, this small offer. They're the ones who don't feel like they're good enough now. See how the tables have flipped? And it's never been about money, guys. It's value. Somebody didn't think you were very fucking valuable, did they? And it could have been because of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And it looks like it's because this person, this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, had a big heart on for you. A lot of people do. That's why they got their dick in their fucking hands right now. And this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces got a dick in their motherfucking mouth. They could be bi. I don't know, maybe somebody is, got hard up energy up for this Leo Aries Sag. Take it as it resonates. But these people are in a rock bottom energy. Somebody is feeling all fucked up, all tied up because you chose to walk away from the betrayal, from the abandonment, from the issues that weren't yours. You let people stand on business, on their business. You said what you said. Now mean it. And somebody didn't mean anything they fucking said. Nothing. They adore you. And somebody is absolutely obsessed with you. And you knew this. And so did the ancestors, spirit guides. You are very protected. You went through the betrayal, the abandonment, the rock bottom energy, the seeing everybody else get help and you never getting any. It's not like you're asking for help. You have a lot of fucking talents. All you're asking for is an opportunity, but nobody will give you all the opportunity, but they give all others, and that's fine. God, Creator, Source gave you an opportunity to walk away from these people. You know better. You know what's right for you. You don't have to degrade yourself, demoralize yourself, or nothing. Step on people, step over people. No, you're not them. So it does take a little bit longer. It does mean that you're going to have a little bit more patience and that hope, that faith to know that doing the right thing will get you the right thing. You will be able to close your eyes and take a leap of faith, not knowing where to land, just knowing you're going to land on your own 2 feet. And that's why a lot of people will not help you because they know you will always land on your own 2 feet. And that's why a lot of people don't like you as well, because you can be put in the worst possible situations and they themselves will put you in this situation and you will still come out on top. Why? Because you are not like the rest. And it's because of the hell that you had to go through. The pattern recognition, you had to go through it to see it, to get through it. Now you are the guide to help others in that situation. You're not gonna fucking put somebody in that. You're not fucking hypocrite, but you will put somebody in their place to have to go and deal with their own shit. Because that's on them. That's a them problem. It's not a you problem. You got enough issues within yourself. And that's why somebody's having an issue right now, because they wish they would have worked with you and they didn't. They wish they didn't see you as um illegitimate. Somebody really seen you as a liability when they themselves are a liability, or they had people around them that were liabilities, or now you see them as the liability. See, like I said, sucks when it's on the other side, right? It sucks when it's the rabbit's got the gun. And really, King of Pentacles, you are reliable, you're resourceful, and somebody wanted to kind of take advantage of the fact that you're by yourself, that you're taking leaps of faith. Somebody may want to come in and help you with this, um a new opportunity or something. I don't know, guys. With that King of Pentacles, I don't know, there could even be a King of Pentacles who feels like you're rejecting them. They're in a lot of regret, but they absolutely know why you're rejecting them. Somebody could be all about their Benjamins, right? Like, but they got no real heart, they got no drive. Like I said, they make everything about them when it there's no equilibrium, and somebody thinks because they have some kind of financial backing, or some kind of power, they're able to abuse it. They're able to abuse you. They're able to have some kind of say. And well, they don't have any kind of say whatsoever. This is why ancestor spirit guides guide you away from the turbulence. Somebody's been really trying to stab you in the back and will continuously try, and you're not phased. You're completely unbothered. They're a non-factor in your life. And being hard to reach is just part of the aesthetic. Just part of the aesthetic, guys. And a lot of people want to apologize, because look, Seven of Pentacles, they want to apologize and now invest in you. I see somebody sees your work now, now. Come on, like I said earlier, a little too late. Like, we don't play that. We don't play that. If you didn't see us the first, the second, or the third time, and I believe me, I'm sure if you're anything like me, my beautiful soul tribe collective, gang, gang, Aquarius, happy birthday, Aquarius. You give people chances. You don't just fucking leave people high and dry, but when you do, you mean it. You mean it. And you ain't gotta say much, because they know what they did. Because, well, you didn't just tell them once or twice, or you told them a bunch of times. People are childish. Then they say that you're childish because you're childlike. No, you fed your inner child. And you're a motherfucking savage. You will gang rape the fuck up and bully the bully. Got no shame. People need to come correct. Just because you're sweet and cuddly and small and soft, you can go from 5'2" to 6'2" because of the trauma that you went through. Somebody's very apologetic for what they perceived you to be. They labeled you to be. A lot of people try to block you just because of, I don't know, something that you had done. Maybe perhaps you're like me, we own everything we did. So we ain't got no motherfucking shame. But just because you own everything you do, you are straight up G. Straight up G, you own it. You're original. Original. And somebody loves you. They love you. It's this King of Cups. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear that, but my phone just beeped. That's clarification. Somebody loves you, and it's because of your heart. I told you. You're not about image. You can care less what people fucking think of you. And you're very social selective. Like I told my mom, I'm glad you didn't show me no party. I don't like nobody. No, I really don't. I don't, it's not that it's principles, okay? It's not personalities. It's not personalities. It's not the actual person. It's the principle things. And like I said, people know what the fuck they're doing. Oh, they're not fucking stupid. We're the children. You shouldn't have to be held your hand and told, no, 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 no. No, I ain't doing that. So if you're fucking grown and I gotta tell you how to fucking treat people, nah, it's like it's a joke. Like, go away. You ain't no better than me. You ain't. If anything, you're in a worse situation than I am because I actually went through the hell you refuse to admit you're in. And somebody loves that you're honest and you have a lot of passion. You go with a lot of passion. Somebody's got compassion for you. They want to come in with this, Page of Pentacles. At one point, you had the Page of Pentacles and you were offering it to somebody and they refused. Now they're coming in with the Page of Pentacles. They're scared you're going to refuse them. They see you as that Nine of Pentacles. They know you're single, self-sufficient. They know you're taking your time and what you want. What you want, you always get. That's why a lot of people are upset because you're spoiled. You are spoiled by the Most High because you have done the work. You are chosen, but you didn't choose shit. You don't choose shit. You just go with it. And when your gut says don't do something, you don't do it. When your gut says to say something, you say it. When your gut says to speak up for somebody and protect somebody, you do it. But when your gut says to this is not your fucking problem, well, it's not your fucking problem. You are very intuitive and you speak. You have the big fucking heart. And you probably wear your heart on your sleeves. And a lot of people take advantage of it. And this King of Wands took advantage of your heart. They probably only looked at you like passion, a sexy good time. Oh no, sweetheart, you are, you know, whether you're male or female, you are a powerhouse of energy. You are the real deal. You're the whole package. Somebody is really regretting it because they do see you as a whole package. And somebody could have a big package and they want it. It's all for you. Oh, but I don't know. You don't know this person. They're being creep. Could be your twin flame. Could be an energy that you broke up with. Could be somebody you don't even see as a partner anymore. Like I said, you look at this person like a motherfucking liability. Oh, they look at you like the dream team now, like the everything, like, you know, the solid gold couple. What do you call it? Like, that kind of energy, like the power couple now. But when you were telling them that you were a power couple, they didn't see it. They decided to show you way. Now they have a big passion for you. Now that you don't want to dance at the sunset with them. Like I said, somebody, now that you don't want them, they want you. And I bet you once you get with them, they're not going to want you anymore. Like, I bet you that's what you're thinking now that you're single and you're taking your time. You're taking your time to think about the situation. Like, this guy, this girl is just going to come in and play games with me again. Over and over, same fucking cycle, same situation. You've probably been messing with somebody for a very long time, so you know how they move, especially because you're very articulate. You pay attention to everything, body language, the 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 tone in your voice, everything. You pay attention to everything. And if people say that you read too much into it, well, they're not reading enough into it because there is no fucking thing of as coincidence. There's signs everywhere. You just have to be open to it. And you also have to not be so bleak. Nothing's always bad. You have to find the silver lining in it, or else you will spend your life miserable because you will see only the bad. It's very important that we find solutions to situations. You're the Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. You are basking. Somebody was arrogant towards you, smug even, acted like they were better than you. Now they feel like you're the one who's acting better than them because you don't want to be bothered. And they want to invest in you. You don't want to be bothered, but they want to invest in you because they see you single, self sufficient, independent. You are a catch. You are top shelf. And it's because you took your time with yourself. You dated yourself. You know what you want. You know what you don't want. And somebody wants to take their time with you as well. Okay, could be a King of Wands, could be a King of Pentacles, but it looks like you're leaving a King of Pentacles out and taking a new leap of faith. Somebody feels very rejected right now and they have a lot to say. but what they're saying isn't very much. Like, a lot's coming out their mouth, but not really saying nothing. You know what I mean? Like, told you, they're a non-factor. Really, a non-factor. You could have gave somebody opportunity to be like, a little more intelligent. You're sapiosexual. So you have a conversation with someone, you're like, you're fucking dumb. Like, I don't know, intelligence is more attractive than anything. Have a conversation with a fucking confident idiot, and you tell me if you get horny. Yeah, exactly. Are fucking straightforward. You're very articulate. You can cut anybody to their core. And that's why people want to fight with you. Because you are the healer of the ages. With that Four of Swords, King of Cups, you put somebody right in their motherfucking place. These people are fighting with themselves. They're not fighting with you. They want to drag you into their conflicts, but your lips like you shattered the mirror. You ain't there. You ain't there. You live vicariously through your past. So you don't have to be doing the same shit that you did in the past. You changed, you motivated, you healed, you evolved. With the Five of motherfucking Swords, with the Five of Cups, there was a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm not fucking kidding. They played mind games and manipulated somebody and acted like they cared, but they didn't fucking care about shit but their own fucking self. All they cared about is these fucking goons, these squad, and then they don't even fucking care about, like, they care about an image, okay? So they want these people to, this could even be like a work group or something, or a family or some, I don't know, but somebody was the clarification. Somebody was the ringleader. They're having to heal. They could be sick. They could have some kind of spiritual warfare going on for coming up against the chosen one. This karma could have built over time. Maybe somebody didn't get that kind of karma that you wanted them to have at the time. This is residual karma. A lot of people are fighting for dragging you under the bus, for lying on you, for trying to disgrace your name, trying to take what was yours and then build somewhere else. Some kind of bullshit like that. And guess what? Yo, you ain't here. Told you, you don't gotta step on nobody. You don't gotta sell yourself out. You're gonna no, you don't need no funding. If somebody wants to help, they want to help, and it's only because they're like, big mouth. Well, put your money where your fucking mouth is, bitch. Not a lot of people can do that. Shit, I can't even put my money where my mouth is because I ain't got that kind of money, but I got big mouth, and I'm fucking gotta admit it. Somebody sees you as a major manifester, so they try to do some magic on you to try to stop your blessings, try to stop friends, family members, acquaintances, co-workers, colleagues, and organizations, probably even the government, from helping you. They stopped a lot of people from helping you for a little while, but like I said, residual fucking karma. Somebody's getting it hard all at once. Pull a ricochet. Shit's getting bounced back, and somebody's in that Ten of Swords. That rock bottom energy that you felt, somebody wanted your position. Now they have to go through the same situations that you went through, and I don't fucking wish that on nobody, because as the chosen one, the light worker, like I said, our life is rough. We make it look good, but it's rough. And we don't look like what we've been through, so people could say, oh, you're a liar. No, we got receipts. And so does Source, and that's where all the magic comes from. You know that karmic retribution? You have to tell the truth. You have to tell the truth, guys. And the 1% like to use that. They like to tell you the truth right in your face and kind of flip the stuff, and they do it in movies. They tell you the truth in movies so they think they don't have to go through the karma later. So you really do have to, read into everything. So please do do some fact checking, get some information, go on YouTube here and start watching videos about mental health and different kind of manipulation tools and tactics that people use, because clearly somebody has been trying to manipulate you or somebody else and they didn't have the tools in order to protect themselves. But you have the tools and you're helping people with your experiences. This is why it's really important to speak your testimony, because your testimony can save somebody. And that's why somebody's in their head, because you were able to move away with the Six of Swords, Ten of Swords, away from the betrayal with the Magician. You are a major manifester because God, Creator, Source helped you. You weren't fit for this group, this community, this outlet, this job, this family, whatever it is. But the people that love you will act right so that they are able to have you in your life. They could say that you're the aggressor or argumentative. No, you're assertive. You know what you want. You're not going to degrade yourself. I said that. You're going to speak up for yourself. You're not a fucking hypocrite. And you have no, you don't mind being by yourself. Somebody is in a lot of regret because they left you alone for too fucking long. With that Ten of Swords, you took those swords out of your back. Nobody can say nothing to you but Source. And Source can take everything away from you in a heartbeat by your own actions. This is why you make sure that your frequency is in check and you check others. Or you walk away. Like I said, you give people enough rope to hang themselves. You get yourself out of situations that you got yourself into, and any situation that others put you in that you don't deserve to be in, you will find a way out of it. And you will rise above it, and you will be better than those who put you in that situation. And they will be the ones who are in that situation, in that rock bottom energy, feeling regret, dwelling on the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, the maybes, while you're basking in the fruits of your own labor, all by your fucking self. You don't need all the glitz and glamours. I told you, you just want somebody who's there with you, who can spend time with you, who likes that awkward silence. Should I say there is no awkward silence, but you're fucking queen of awkward, king of awkward, so they need to get used to the awkward kind of energy. Never a dull moment in your life, never. But it's not drama, it's not stress, it's fun. You make it fun, and somebody remembers something about you, and they're watching you and they remember. They also remember how much of a big bullseye you had on your back when they were with you, and that's probably why they chose to see you as nothing, because a lot of people said you were nothing. No, you were everything. They were just a bunch of jealous motherfuckers. And you're that's clarification. My phone is going off, but it's also my birthday, so it's gonna give me a lot of notifications of everybody. So again, thank you so much. Seriously. Somebody wanted to juggle you. Now they're watching you in despair, dwelling on the shoulda, coulda, woulda. Why? Because you took a leap of faith when somebody chose to juggle you, whether this is friends, family, acquaintances, exes. You said what you needed to say. People want to use you as an emotional punching bag, and then when you call it out, they want to use Darvo. They want to gaslight you and act like they didn't do anything and you're the problem for calling them out, and now they're the victim. Mm. Oh no, 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 no. See, you're very intelligent. You can school these motherfuckers, and I think you just did. You schooled somebody, and they're sitting in this Four of Swords now, praying and hoping and wishing. But somebody has an ability to heal. We all have an ability to heal, guys. It's just about choices. And somebody didn't choose to heal before because, well, they weren't held accountable. They weren't. That's Darvo. They want to deflect on accountability. But now ancestors are making somebody hold accountability. Doesn't matter how much you have on your bank account or nothing. What's in your fucking soul? And somebody tried to take your soul, try to buy you off, and you're like, no, peace, bye. Oh, I bet you having a great time without this motherfucking energy pissing all over your fucking parade. Four of Cups. They wanted to reject you. They wanted you to feel all burdened and all tied up. And guess what, my beautiful collective? You know how to carry that way very well. Art of detachment. See ya. And being hard to fucking reach, inaccessible, is just part of the aesthetics. You're just a big old motherfucking mystery, and you're gonna stay that way. Whoever tried to reject you is in a lot of motherfucking regret, because that Five of Cups is both here. With the Five of Swords, with the Five of Wands, they can ask themselves why they're in regret and you ain't around because they know exactly why. So you ain't got to say shit. They're a fucking bunch of liars and you just caught them right the fuck up. And they could lie to your peers, to you, but they can't lie to themselves. They could even, yes, they can lie to themselves, some delusional ass fucking shit. But they can't lie to source. So karma will come kick them right in the motherfucking ass. And somebody has just got caught with a dick in their mouth. Said it. Said it. I said it. And somebody's coming in to give you a big motherfucking cup. Somebody wants to give you your flowers. Why? Because you gave yourself your flowers. You dated yourself. You put all these fucking pigs who just wanted to sexualize you in that fucking box over there on the fuck you pile, you know, like no, no, sorry. Go fuck yourself pile. You know, you dissed and dismissed, whether they're friends, family, acquaintances, creeps, it doesn't matter. Your block list is on fleek. And you're going to keep it that way. It's going to grow. Yes, it is. But somebody wants you to open up to them. And I think this person really does deserve it. So you may want to be open. You are very, very receptive. You are divine feminine, divine masculine, whatever role you are receptive because you have both divine feminine, divine masculine within yourself. And you're catching up on all the fucking gossip and nobody can lie on you. And that's why somebody is coming towards you. Listen, you have the world in your hands. Whatever choice you make is going to be your choice. And somebody has the world in their hands as well, okay? And a lot of people are feeling regret, like they're not good enough for you, but they're more than good enough. The thing is they have to treat themselves good. Because if they don't, then they will feel like they're not good enough for you because you don't ask for much. You don't. Unless somebody is trying to rub it in your face that they have more than you, then you will, you know, do what you need to do to call somebody out. And somebody doesn't can't afford you. They can't afford you. Even if they had the money to say they can buy you, they can't afford you. And that's clarification again, but I highly doubt you can hear it because of the noise cancellation. But somebody knows they have the world in their hands. Somebody could even be coming towards you to plan a vacation of some sorts. I doubt you're going to say yes. Maybe you will. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But let's dive into the juice and see what is going on. Somebody feels fucked up, and it's because a narcissist. I'm telling you, somebody wants everything to be about them, and when it's not about them, they throw a hissy fit in the background. You know, they want the role to be reversed. So if you're a female, they act like a fucking female. And if you're a male, they act like the male. And this is not fair. Not to any of you. So somebody needs to, check themselves. Balance this shit out. You are not responsible for other people's feelings. You're only responsible for your own. And somebody was very two-faced with you, whether friends, family, acquaintances, like I said, colleagues, lovers, whatever this is, whoever it is, a whole group of people. They're all fighting with themselves now. They feel distorted. Why? Because you see them as two-faced. They wanted to act like you were two-faced. You ain't even bothering them. You're minding your fucking business in your own lane of your own, drinking your water, doing what you need to do when you need to do it, and they're bothered and they have more than you. Make that make sense. Mm. But that's why we want to apologize. Because no matter how long ago they had done something to you, they had continuously kept doing it. So they didn't stop. They've probably been doing this for years on years. And you, my dear collective, are still fucking stable. So make it make sense. Your actions always speak louder than words. And somebody is feeling upset because of your travels, because you will travel, because you have traveled, because you are a traveler. You could be you could be astral traveling. Somebody could have fucking tried to astral travel to you and they're all fucked up because they're narcissists about fucking intentions. Now their soul is stuck in the ether somewhere because you're a master fucking healer. You have some ascended masters protecting you from these very obsessed people. telling you, they've been trying to do this for years to you. And because it's 2026, you ain't fucking playing. And you will take everything, and I mean everything that's deserving to you, and leave people right on their motherfucking ass where they wanted to leave you. And if they have a fucking feel any kind of way, they lied to you. They lied to you, and now they're getting burnt by the motherfucking truth. You didn't lie. You have nothing to hide. You have nothing to hide. You traveled because people were honest, and they were, well, they you thought they were honest, but somebody lied about these big things, lied about what they can offer you, or lied about an opportunity. Maybe it was a boss. Just because somebody signs your paychecks doesn't mean they have a right to tell you what you're allowed to, what you should be doing, or who you should be hanging out with, or what you should be spending your money on. Nothing. These people got no right. And if you choose not to be friends with your colleagues after you check out, like after you're done punching out, that's on you. You shouldn't be alienated because you're choosing to live a peaceful life by yourself and not associate with your coworkers after business hours. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Somebody's really upset because they lied about you. You are big things. You may not have a big bank to back your big energy, but that doesn't mean that it's not gonna come in eventually. You work hard. You work hard, you get your shit. That's how the manifestations work. Effort plus intention. A lot of people's intentions real fucked up. So 11/11, right? What you putting out today? What you thinking about? Somebody said you were two-faced, that you lied. No. They even said you lied about your stability. Really. Somebody feels fucked up right now because they're a fucking narcissist and you called it what it is. You hit a nerve and somebody sees you as wife. That's why they wanted to fucking take care of you. That's why they wanted to do all kinds of things for you. That's why, but that's also why they were mean to you. That's also why, I don't know, somebody didn't think you had enough. Is what it comes down to. They lied. They didn't. They didn't think that you were big love. You were gonna make some kind of power moves. Now they see you as, that power couple, but they didn't before. And then somebody sees you as this, a mother of all things. And somebody was jealous of the way people loved you. That's what it comes down to. See, people love you, but then they get envious of you, and then they want you to be miserable like them. See, misery loves company, and that's why you choose not to keep much company. And you are one in a billion, never mind one in a million, and somebody's really upset because, well, you deserve better. Because of your pure love, you deserve better. And a lot of people are going through a lot of karma right now for juggling you. They have to heal. And, well, you're strong. They're going to be strong too. They can do this. Just like they said about you, right? Got this. They got this. And when you move away from these people, whether it's friends, family, acquaintances, you chose to be in those environments out of the kindness of your heart. And when you walk away, so does their protection. You are a cover for people. You protect people because, well, you got the ascendant masters and you're people's home. And when you take that away from them, they feel homeless. They feel lost. And somebody has been really trying to take from you. They see that you're helping a lot of people. They don't want to help you. And that's why they're not in your motherfucking life. They know what they did. They know how they treated you. They know they shouldn't have. No, no, no. You ain't begging. You ain't bowing. You ain't borrowing. You ain't bragging. Death. Major transformations, guys. A lot of people want to invest in you, but they got to be careful. They got to be careful because it's their intentions. Why do they want to invest in you? Why do they want to help you? Or why didn't they want to help you? And now that you may have a little bit more than them, why do they want to help you now? What's the end goal? What is this? You're looking at it like it's fucking fishy. You got two fucking page of cups here. Like, what is this immature offer? What is this immaturity? Like, aren't you supposed to have some age? You're confused. You're the one with the hand on her fucking head. Like, I need to heal. And that's what you're doing. You're healing. They don't like the way you heal. bittersweet, right? Because you're like, peace, deuce. You heal by yourself. Misery loves company. You don't need company to heal. Somebody wanted to put you in isolation and you were like, cool, fine. Start healing and getting downloads and, reading up on shit and learning. You like PhD in doctrine and fucking psychology, not because you have, went to school for it, but because of what you have been through and because you learn. Nobody wanted to teach you, so you had to teach yourself. How can I avoid the fucking abuse at all costs without actually avoiding life? How can I control the situation by controlling myself? Because now the knowledge is power. When you know, you can't be affected by their fucking actions because you call it out by name. That's Darvo. That's emotional abuse. That's gaslighting. You say it and then you walk away. And you leave them all fucking in their head of what they wanted for you because all they're doing is trying to get you all up in your head. But if you call it out and walk away, they're the ones having to realize. And if they actually did the work to look into the words that you're saying to see the definition of what they're doing, then they may be able to take the time to actually do the work for themselves. It's a cycle, but you have to shatter the mirror instead of doing to others as they're doing to you. You just need to stop it right there, call it what it is, and walk the fuck away. See, you learned, you healed, you grew, you evolved. Somebody wanted to take from you as the star, but you are irreplaceable. It's a game motherfucking over, isn't it? Hallelujah. And it's because God, creator, source, sees all. You can't hide from the Most High. And the Most High is your co-signer. He adores you. She adores you, whatever you believe it is. It's a creator of all. So I think that it's a female because, well, Mother Earth. Fool. Somebody feels foolish because everybody is running their community, their organizations, their families like fucking cults. Abide by me, or God, creator, source is gonna come down and hate on you and do bad, and so do as I say, not as I do. And using God or the creator or whatever you're choosing as a disciplinary thing, not realizing we all sin. We all sin. We all make mistakes. And nobody's path is the same as others. So we need to give people space, time, growth, understanding, compassion. Others have been gotten that. But you, my dear collective, haven't. But it was only so that you can have thick skin so you can be the pioneer. And you can start teaching the right way to do it. Free-minded thinkers, not this cult-like energy where it's all one mind, think the same. Anybody who goes off the beaten path is alienated and isolated. No, we want free thinkers. We want a squad of individual fucking gangsters, individual, entrepreneurs, individual CEO. We want individuals, not people who think the same way, who move the same way. Who are you seeing all these orbs? It's so beautiful. Happy birthday to me. But we don't want these kind of energies. We want real. And in order to get real, we have to be real. And God, creator, source is always, always, always gonna enlighten who needs to grow the fuck up and what needs to get done in order to do so. And you grew up. And you got a game over. Nobody can pull the rug underneath you, only your actions. And that's why these people need to stop. They need to stop playing with your fucking heart. You wear your heart on your sleeve. A lot of people know it, so they want to play on your fucking top, on your intelligence, guys. These people got issues with themselves. They wanted a tower for you. These people are trying to avoid an inevitable tower. The tower is going to hit, guys. And it's not God crashing down on you. It's you and your own fucking guilt of what you did. And if you're not feeling guilty, well, the devil will deal with you. It's not God, it's the devil. Thank you, ancestors. See, as a chosen one, both the light and the dark protect us. So, if you're calling on the shadow people to come up against the chosen one, well, then you fucked up for sure, fucked up, right? Because we are like the motherfucking Punisher. loves you. And a lot of people have a lot of passion for you. And because of that passion, they tried to end your love life because they didn't want you to be touched. They didn't want you to have friends. They didn't want you to be socializing with nobody. Somebody's all up in their head, like, who you spending time with if you're not spending time with me? Like, yo, chill the fuck out. Could even be a Leo who tried to end your love life, end everything you had because you said no to them. Why? Because they're a bum ass fucking deadbeat baby daddy. Take it as it resonates, guys. It's only my issue. But this reading is not about me. This reading's about you. So who's the Leo in your life that tried to end your love life? Or a Capricorn? Somebody was on demon time. And then try to act like you were the fucking demon. Yo, people need to, you know, come correct or not at all, and that's why they ain't coming correct. No, you know, a lot of people talk about you but nobody actually confronts you. See, that's the difference. These people do too much in the background. They think they're gonna get away with it. Somebody is getting some kind of residual energy coming back. Somebody really thought they got away with something, but no, 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 no. Boom, right when they least expect it, right on their motherfucking heads. And it's because somebody wanted to end your dreams. And they thought that your dream was to be with somebody. And maybe it was. Maybe you wanted to spend your life with somebody and somebody ended it. Maybe a Leo tried to end it in some way, shape, or form with magic. Either way, you don't need a man or a woman. And that's clarification again. That's the easiest thing to get. You changed your dreams. But somebody has been dreaming about you. Dream, 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 dream. Somebody's so fucking envious right now because you are real pressure. You are the real definition of pressure. I'm gonna put a thing up on my community board of the real definition of pressure. You are pressure. And a lot of people are envious, spiteful, very vindictive. They've been trying to do anything and everything to try to get you to be pressure. But you carry the weight very well now, you know. They're gonna have to carry the weight of their own life. You could be a Virgo, but somebody is in their feelings. It could be a Virgo because you're ending cycles. A lot of people are watching you on the big world wide web, but it's the only way they have access to you. Because, like I said, being hard to reach is kind of part of the aesthetic. You're confident, but you're also intelligent, which makes you a. Somebody's got a lot of passion for you. Somebody wanted to end your world and take you out prematurely. You could be living on borrowed time. That's why you don't look like nothing you've been through. And a lot of people are watching it. A lot of people watch people try to take you out and they couldn't. Now they know. What are you? Who are you? They don't know what you are, but they know that you're not from here because everything is being returned back to sender. You said what you said. You didn't lie. The moon is there. Somebody tried to hide something, a death for you. They tried to hide that they were deading something for you, a relationship, a partnership, a job, whatever this is, guys. Somebody didn't want you to be the man of the house. Well, they were acting like a bitch. I don't know what the fuck to say. And then when you did get in a relationship, that was equilibrium. Somebody tried to come in, get up in somebody's head. Could have even been a cancer. Now this cancer's got, I don't know, getting caught with a dick in their mouth. I don't know what kind of shit is that. That's none of our business, but somebody's getting caught and their fucking skeletons are coming out. Somebody's been in the closet for a very long time. And well, Tasha spilled the motherfucking tea. And you're on your life purpose, guys. And there's nothing wrong with this. Like, shit, all the power to them. Who you love is who you love. But don't go around hurting other people because you don't want to admit that you want to be this divine feminine, divine masculine. Somebody wants to be you. They want to be you. They want to be in your skin. And they love who you love. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. But the thing is that they can't have what's yours. They have to understand they can't have what's yours. They have to have what's theirs. What's made for them is what's made for them, and what's made for you is what's made for you. And somebody is made for you. It fits like a fucking glove, and somebody just doesn't get it. They don't get it. You had a death and a rebirth, guys. Return back to sender. Everything that was taken from you is being returned because you are on your life purpose. Holla motherfucking Luya. That confidence, baby, looks good on you. And it's coming from the inside. I'm telling you, You're a powerhouse, and somebody really believes that you would be a great asset to their team, whatever that team is. If somebody slept on you before, so, or maybe they just never gave you a chance before because of what other people said, but now there's being people are being seen as liars. You're not the liar. You have nothing to hide, so you're not gonna stutter. And you know better than to fuck people over because you have to pay the consequences for their actions. And if you know somebody is a psychotic motherfucking asshole or bitch, then don't be doing them shady because they will check you. Common sense, guys. Common sense. Be smarter in these streets. Do things safer in these streets. Somebody's mad because you're so intelligent. You put yourself in some fucked up situations, but you got yourself out of it. Why? Because you're really intelligent. Ancestors guide you. Yo, it's time to get the fuck out of this situation. You get out of it. Somebody, it's time for somebody to get the fuck out of a situation. Number 13, number 12, reduce it down to a 3, guys. Mind, body, and soul. You are grounded. You are ether. You are everything. Everybody is everything. But just having confidence alone is not enough. You have to have intelligence. Because, like I said, having a conversation with a fucking confident idiot, it's not a turn on. Okay? So, through, no, number 12, drowned pride. So you're letting go and releasing. You may have experienced recent emotional upheavals. Your tears may still be on the surface, but it is time to start looking ahead. Dwelling on the past, thinking about what could have been will only hold you back. There is a part of you which is desperate to let go and move forward, but your disappointment and holding on to the past is stopping you from moving forward. It is time to reveal who you really are. You are not a victim of someone else's emotional control. You are a strong, beautiful person with the abundance of opportunity open to you. Take the first step in releasing and let go. Be the person you want to be rather than who you feel others expect you to be. The greatest gift is to show the world that you are not a victim, rather a strong and determined person ready to be the best that you can be. You are multifaceted, unique fucking unicorn. Move forward. Do what you need to do. You're People treated you like a work slave, like a workhorse, but never gave you credit. If anything, put you on the back burner and others took the credit for your work. This is where you're learning how to put up boundaries and say no. You hold the weight. I'm telling you, you do the work of like 3 people. So if you are let go, if you leave from the community, from the group, from the job, they're going to have to hire at least 3 people to take your place, to provide the environment that you provided, to produce the high frequency energy that you produce. I'm telling you, you're no fucking joke. And somebody wanted to clown you. Now they're feeling like a clown because you had that pure love. You gave of the kindness of your heart because, well, it was the right thing to do at the time, right? They needed your love more than you needed theirs. That's why they didn't give it back to you. So there is no love lost. When you love something, there's no loss. You did it because you wanted to do it. So don't do things if you're gonna be upset that they weren't able to give back to you. Okay? You're not alone. Somebody wanted you to feel alone, but this is why you're patient. You know you're not alone. There's 10,000 fucking ancestors standing beside you. You think that the source, the universe, isn't going to come and, you know, put somebody next to you that you deserve and eliminate the ones that clearly are playing on you, playing on your intelligence or trying to stop you in some kind of way? Yes, you're in isolation, but you have physical connections if you choose to have physical connections. It's time to reach out. Your community is coming in, guys, and there is a community externally from you who wants you to join them. But if they, shunned you in some kind of way, shape, or form, they're going to have to apologize. And this is the thing. A lot of people are like, how am I going to apologize for what I did? Because, it's not going to be just a public apology. Like, somebody really needs to go through it. Like, they need to, get a dragon. I heard somebody put this analogy, this is why I'm repeating it, okay? They need to get a dragon's egg, and then hatch that dragon's egg and nurture that dragon and then learn how to ride that dragon to get to you to apologize like it's, you know what I mean? And then they need to offer this dragon to you as a gift of their apologies. Like, to train a dragon and come to you to your fucking Rapunzel castle and like give you a gift of this fucking dragon. And if they can't do that, they can't afford you. Kind of energy. That's what it is. Okay? So, the older soul, the deeper the cave. Somebody said you had a deep cave, meaning you've been with a lot of people. Somebody needs to mind their motherfucking business, because, you fit like a glove. They're mad because everybody else is like a motherfucking deep cave, but it ain't like, yeah, see what I mean? You're a whole different vibe. You go deep. People are shallow. They can't fucking swim. They drowned, and then they blame you because they're drowning. Okay. Many star seeds are old souls enjoy their own company. Spending time alone can be comforting and necessary for their vitality, as it allows them to commune with their soul and fill up their energetic resources, especially if they have underactive or over root chakras and find it hard being human. Many star seeds find it more nurturing to retreat than spend their time in meaningless conversations and relationships. However, we must remember that we're not here to go about our lives alone. Humans are pack animals, and we all need love, company, and support from others. That's why I chose this year not to go away or to spend my time with distractions and to actually spend it with people who are in my face year after year, time after time. Even if, you know, we're at each other's necks sometimes, I still love them and they love me. And that's what's important, guys. That's what unconditional love is. We don't deal with the disrespect and we don't tolerate the the lack of acceptance, but we speak on it. And like I said, the people who love us, they will accept and they will apologize. Learn to find an easier, softer way than projecting on others. However, we must remember that we're not here to go about our lives alone. So remember that, okay? So, in our increasing online world, we can be connected to more people and yet feel more alone and isolated than ever. There's still so much we don't know about the energetic side effects of things like social media. With so many people knowing our news, what is it doing to our auric field? Commonly, we find ourselves in constant conversations, yet lacking the general connection of physical community and touch. The main message here in this card is to step out of your cave and physically reach out to those in your life, to replenish when you need to, but not isolate yourself. This could be seeing friends and family who live nearby and having regular checkups and walks with somebody. In what way can you open yourself up to the people who are physically in your life, those who truly know you? Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you reach out to people in your life physically? A lot of people are going to start reaching out to you guys physically because they see you on your life purpose and they see people have been really trying to sway you, and while you're straight, solid, legit, and you speak the truth. And that means you can take the truth too. Even if you don't like what people are having to say, you will take it. If you deserve it, you'll take it. Because we're not perfect. We learn, we heal, we grow, we evolve, which means we make mistakes. Okay? So reach out. Understand we all make mistakes, but as long as we can own those mistakes, okay? Let's get a last closing message from the animal oracle messages. Okay, since I said you were a magical unicorn, let's see what magical animal oracle comes out for you guys. Okay, if it comes out from the earth, air, fire, water, or from the spirit, which is ether, you are tapped into source. And the card is woo. And the card is from source, guys. Yo, I don't fucking make it up. Can you see that? Let's try to lower this. It's really bright. My no, it's excuse me, it's already lowered all the way. But it's the cosmic egg. Let's see if you can see that. Come on, get there. There you go. See the cosmic egg. You had a Kundalini awakening. Perhaps you gave someone else a Kundalini awakening. My cards are on my floor, guys. Somebody sees you as the Black Panther. You stand up for what's right. You are the revolutionary. You are the one who said things before others, and then they try to take your words. They were very weak in the mind. The following the herd kind of energy, and you have this cosmic egg energy. Okay? Cosmic egg. You have tapped right the fuck in, and you help others to tap the fuck in. Okay? So completion, harmony, the infinite within the finity. Okay? So the cosmic egg is the final card in the journey of the animal spirit deck, and it represents the unfolding of the cosmic consciousness. This state emerges after we tread the path for quite some time, and through self effort and grace, we experience self realization. A sense of contentment and oneness spontaneously arises within us, and the veil of our self limiting beliefs are lifted. When the essence of this cosmic egg has not been activated, we may feel as if will never get there, and that we travel alone, disconnected from others, even if our encounters with this card is brief, appearing as a monetary glimmer or flash of interconnectedness. Its potent energy stays with us. This cosmic egg is readying for the fragmentation of modern life. It's through the power of this card that you are reminded that the cosmic contract written at the beginning, we hold on to life and life holds on to us. The journey is complete but does not end. The cosmic egg and the seventh chakra. The subtle essence of the cosmic egg resides in the crown chakra at the top of your head, one of that's aimed for yogi and meditation practices and channeling energies from the base of your spine upwards towards this chakra. Each of the seven lower chakras plays an important role along this journey, and once finally at the final epicenter of consciousness, it's activated, and it is said to radiate the light of a million suns. You, my beautiful collective, radiate the light of a million suns, and that's why they can never shut out your shine. And somebody's really upset because they're a non-factor in your life. I love you guys. Stay blessed, one love. I hope this resonates. I hope this gave you some clarity. Somebody is coming in and they will be a factor in your life. Let me tell you that. Now, if you're looking for any gemstones, protection, manifestation, you know it, they got it. Go check out Otter Spirit. $1 from each purchase will go back to helping the Otter Wildlife Foundation in Monterey Bay, California, excuse me. So go check them out. Purchase with a purpose, guys. My QR code will be in the description bar below for 20% off and 30% off your purchases, depending on how much you buy from them. I truly appreciate it. I love you guys. I've been wearing their jewelry now for almost over a year, and you can feel it. It's quality. I have not broken anything. So yes, they are good because I am very, very, very active. And the fact that I haven't broke a bracelet yet says everything. I haven't busted a gem like usually I hit something. Nothing. Perfect. So go check them out, guys. Truly, truly, truly appreciate this company. And they're a small run business, so they care, just like me. Small run, you know, influencer here. So we care. Okay, so I love you. Stay blessed. One love. If you're feeling generous, and want to donate to the channel for my birthday, the PayPal is in the description bar below. You don't have to, guys. Just liking, commenting, and subscribing and hitting the bell icon in the corner is all the donation that I need. And I truly appreciate it, guys. So, gang, one love. Check out this reading from yesterday, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you again for spending some time with me on my birthday. Bye, guys. You got this.